Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy the Geek Takeover coming at you with another X-Men 97 Season 2 finale, Episode 9, Survival of the Fittest reaction. I I loved it. The ending, like the ending, not so much, but I'll get into that as we progress through the story. So, the first thing that begins with the episode is X Factor and X Force starting to invade the X Corps. Rogue, Kurt, and Hank are going to Apocalypse's ship, so that way they can find a way to save Remy. They find the Celestial Shrine, and the ship tells them that if you go in there, that'll be your only way to save him. But if you go in, then you're gonna have to give something to come out. Rogue goes in. She meets the Celestial, and Loki. Something the ship said was, if you go against the Celestials, they're gonna come back at you. So that makes me think, ooh, is season 3 or 4 potentially a Celestial season? Just an idea. Anyways, Rogue goes in there. She tries to fight the Celestial. Doesn't really work out, but the Celestial is intrigued by her passion and love for Remy. So he allows her to have some Celestial powers and says, you get one shot, and then I'm going to take your life. Because that's what Celestials do. Anyways, back on Genosha with the X Corps, the X Factor, honestly, they're still fucking using Sentinels. Blows my mind that the mutants that work for them are okay with this, because the Sentinels tried to kill them on numerous occasions, but fuck it. And now finally, Alex is saying, if we do this, it's war against mutant kind. Hey Alex, what the fuck do you think you guys have been doing? Have you seen your prisons full of children? Speaking of Alex, we got no uncle and no nephew. We got no brother scenes. We got no brother, uncle, nephew scenes. We had 3 summers, and the only 2 that interacted was Scott and Nathan. I just felt like it was given there. Anyways, Rogue leaves the shrine. She has these cool ass apocalyptic level powers. She looks great. She gives Kurt a hug. One thing that I noticed was that her powers didn't seem to affect Kurt, so I assumed that these apocalypse powers kind of null and void them. But that was sweet. She had to hug Kurt. And after the hug, Kurt kind of felt like something ain't right here. That ship told her that if she goes in that shrine, she has to sacrifice something. I don't like this, basically, is what was going through Kurt's head. Then we go back to the X-Corps. They're being invaded. We have a decent little fight team with Wolverine and Morph, who also turned into Dr. Octopus and Mr. Fantastic, versus Angel and Psylocke. They have an okay fight. It's cool. And then we go to where Gambit's being held because they're trying to kill him, mind you. And the 2 people they have guarding him are Bishop and Polaris. Not bad, but could be better. Anyways, they get jumped by multiple men. I thought it was Banshee, but I think I heard Polaris say it was Siren. Wolfbane and Strongman. They made kind of quick work of these 2. But it's okay because they did it. So Gambit could have another legendary entrance here. He throws out some cards, starts kicking ass, taking names, chewing bubblegum, that cool shit. But that's gonna have to pause because I gotta take this phone call. Don't mind me. I apologize. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday morning cartoons. So unfortunately, some people gotta work. Unfortunately, this is my only time that I can record, so try to do 2 things at once. Shh, don't tell my boss. Anyways, where I left off, Gambit's kicking ass, taking names. That's all fine and dandy. Then we fast forward to a confrontation, not really a fight, between Nathan, Scott, and Jean. Nathan uses his telekinesis to rip off Cyclops' visors. Well, that takes him out of commission. And then he tells Jean that he's basically had enough of this. Superman punches the fucking shit out of the floor. X-Corps, you will be missed, Tower. He absolutely destroys this shit. And I'm talking, he goes floor, 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 floor. Taking out pretty much everybody, except for him and Gambit. They go all the way down to the fucking Cerebro floor. And Charles wheels down there. He tells Nathan, no, don't do this. Scott's telling him, don't do this. And right in between the fucking eyes, Cable shoots Gambit. And it was at that moment he knew he fucked up. Because Apocalypse's celestial level reached 100%. And we got Gambit-ocalypse. Which that design looked fucking terrible. I get it. I get why. But it looked terrible. And Cable, never shoot first. Never, buddy. Anyways, Gambit-ocalypse, he makes short fucking work of all the mutants there except for Charles. Turns all of them into, I guess, his horsemen, henchmen, whatever. And you think, oh shit, this is gonna be fucking scary. But don't be afraid. Here comes Rogue to save the day. She frees all the X-Men from the control. She rips Apocalypse out of Remy. She puts him into like that gym that the External was in. And that's it. Apocalypse is done. She gives the crystal gem to Nathan. And to be honest, I didn't like how kind of like short that was, but it brings an easy way for Apocalypse to come back if they need him by just breaking the gym open. And with that, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, that Rogue's celestial powers go away, but she realizes something's wrong because there was supposed to be a sacrifice. Hank shows up with no Kurt. And the last scene of this season we see is Kurt talk to his Celestial. We have flashbacks of all the X-Men being all fine and dandy and happy. And he's just saying goodbye, basically. And that's it. And unfortunately, now before I can even talk about the ending, I have to take another phone call. Excuse me, please. Alright, let's try that one more time. Since we're at the finale and the end of the episode, hopefully that'll be the last interruption we have. So anyways, the episode ends. Kurt's in front of the Celestial doing a prayer. Credits. What? How the hell do you end the episode like that? How do you end the season like that? And then the post-credit scene is Mystique in what's her name? Cooper's office, I think is her name. And Sabretooth's son is being inaugurated as the fucking president. And then the real Cooper walks in, Mystique blasts her, seemingly kills her. And then she's like, I think Mystique's going to try and infiltrate the United States of America and corruption. And I don't know. I don't hate the tease. I don't understand it, how you end the episode like that. And that's the tease we get out of everything. There's no Magneto revival yet. There's no Charles getting worse, like Onslaught bad. We got that when Magneto died, and that was it, basically. We don't get a Kang tease. We don't get a Magic or Kurt coming back tease. We barely got Celestial tease. I need season 3 now. I need it. And I need it to have more story than season 2. Like, I want story. Not story, side quest, story, side quest, story, side quest. I need this. I need it. This one, I'm just going to leave this be because I need to. As far as a rating goes for this episode, I'm going to give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. For the season, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know what you guys rate this season, and get prepared for Sunday when we have a Lanterns and new videos coming up Monday after Lanterns. Until next time, this has been the Geek Takeover, signing out.